What you got here today?
So I sold my car. That's what we bought. Nova. You don't see the motor in the top right there. It's putting a coating.
What we got going on? Sure enough.
Let's see how heavy one of these are, because I might be getting one of these. So we just had to randomly rent one and see what it weighs.
We got Jeremy over. He's jacking the car up. So plans are to scale the car today
Taking the guys off of glue one at a time.
and put them on the no prep surface. Working to get the car set up for him. We'll go over and talk to him about the car and let us know about the setup and plans that he's got to do with it.
Probably 2,900.
Taking guesses on
I was guessing like without 2780.
32's mine.
What do you think, Lee?
With a driver.
with or without driver. Without driver.
Oh, hell, I don't know. He's 200.
What?
It was the closest.
2850.
I called 29 something.
Yeah, you done seen it. 29.
29.29.
44% on the rear. 56 on the front.
56. And he's going to get in it. You're stuck to your seat. So.
I want to say he
Hop on in there.
with a big block in it. It was
56 on the front.
He's got a, what's that nitrous bottle? 15 pounds?
it was just filled, so it's 25.
All right, so he's gonna set the car. We'll see what total is with him in there.
But that's not a bad spot for it. You got 20 pounds of fire that you got to have. I got 0 pounds of fire. You have it, but you just have to put it in.
What'd it get us to?
What's sitting in my shop?
3146.
I was really close on my guess.
46 on the rear.
So he won one and I won one.
So it's 54.
All right, Jeremy, we got the car off the scales. We've seen the weight, where it was, and kind of what you need to do with the suspension as far as what adjustments you need to make. And you're going to handle that. And then now that part's done, as you guys can see, it's turned around on the dyno. But before we get to that, anything you want to tell us about the setup on the car?
Yeah, so basically the car has only been run on the front side. It's had some radial testing done, but we also want to be at the track and in the seat, so we're going to venture to the back side and see what we can do. The car's not necessarily set up for it, but with the Carolina Performance and their experience, and they know what to do and where to put it, so that's what we're doing. We're going to dial it in the best we can with what we got, and Robbie's going to take over on the laptop and do his thing. And these guys have so much experience doing what they do, and they're so good at it, so we've got to trust that. And
Appreciate that.
yeah, we're just car's makes a lot of power. I mean, it's a twin 80 on alcohol, Dart LS, every bell and whistle we could put on it. Seems like it makes a little less boost than we want to on the brake, so we're equipped with nitrous to help with that. Robbie's gonna test that as well. We're gonna see what we can do. Just from front side to back side, it's so much different as far as tuning the car and the engine. So that's what we're gonna do, and hopefully have a good starting point and have some fun.
All right, we're gonna get some pulls made on the dyno right here, and probably play with the trans brake a little bit, and we'll come back to Jeremy and see what is, hopefully, everything, we see what he wants to see and Robbie wants to see on the dyno here, and get some final. Piedmont Dragway. Right here's Elton.
What's up, baby?
Let's ride.
Going to the driver's meeting.
Tell us what we got going on today.
Right now we got the backside at Piedmont Dragway. That's right, getting it in. We got small tire, we got hard tire, we got front wheel drive, and we got budget nitrous class. So right now we're going to the driver's meeting up here at the tent. We're gonna see who really wants to get down. We got, what's that, Hot Rod?
Hey, go.
Here we go.
See if we'll move his.
We got some people want to move the van and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just got here, they running a little late, but they want everybody else to move. So we're right here at the driver's meeting. We got some hard, heavy hitters here today, and we're gonna put on a show. That's right.
All right, let's get over here and see what happens in the driver's meeting. Are there any call outs that you know of?
They want you down there.
Any call outs? Any call outs or anything you know of? Or any grudge
Right
racing?
now they got some grudge races locked in. That's locally. The cars have not pulled in yet, but they're coming. They're on the way. Somebody's gonna get down today or lay down.
All right. All right, here we go, round one. First round, but we're gonna make a test pass or two right here and see what we can get this thing turn it up maybe just a little bit. Get us one more test pass in right here. See you're representing Drive-By Mafia there a little bit. Elton be proud of you.
Yeah.
Okay, Robbie, we had Jeremy's Nova in here for scaling. How you feel like that went?
It went good for what he's got. I mean, it's just got strange single adjustables in the front, double adjustable in the back. It's a big tire bracket car, so it don't have anything fancy special. The wheelbase is real narrow. The anti-roll bar is not very big. So, I mean, it's kind of making what he's got work. And, you know, it was like 56 on the nose maybe.
I think so.
We changed some things and got it around where we think it should be for the backside stuff. Everybody has their own opinions on that, but we saw passes of his car at 710 with tune-ups and the suspension the way it was on a much better surface than what Piedmont is, in my opinion, and made our changes to where it should be, you know, with the help of Marlon and Leo and just kind of everybody, you know, from what we've learned and experienced. And obviously it made a massive difference. You could see the front end move, it take off, and you can only do so much with power management too. Everything's got to work together.
I know it seems like we need to get with him too and do some testing to where we can get him.
Yeah,
got to get comfortable with it.
He's got a weird schedule, so it's hard to.
Yeah.
I think that's like his fifth or sixth pass total on a car that caliber.
Was about as far as what you've seen on a dyno.
I mean, just cleaned up some spots in the fuel table. You know, changed some things with the timing, looking at plugs, and you know, going from there and just seeing how the car reacted to. I mean, make it idle a little better. I know at like 710 when he did his burnouts, it was cutting off, and just, you know, clean some things up in the street car aspects of what we
Down
do.
low.
Yeah,
Some
I mean,
things down
make
low.
it come up on the brake, because I mean, still use the nitrous just because of the sake of, you don't want to be at the mercy of a flagger, in my opinion. That's why I like it for stuff, but it'll come up on the brake just fine without it. And, you know, just a lot of that is just the way the stuff transitions. And, you know, I may not have the most experience as some people, but try to do what I can.
As far as, which I know the car, you had it turned down pretty good at Piedmont.
I think he saw like 14 or 15 pounds out the back. I mean, not very much.
And you could tell too when the car was going down the track, especially up top there, you could tell where they had that.
Yeah, it was the anti-roll bar. You could tell it's just not.
It kind of started rocking like a boat a little bit.
Yeah, it's very unstable, but that's hard for a new driver to overcome.
I know he talked about like I said, making some changes and seeing what he has to do, and I know it's going to be up to him. We talked to him about it's going to be his decision. You know, is he want to try to do backside, front side, or whatever he can do. Then we had old Havens, Wild Man Havens.
Yeah, he made it down to the semifinals. I mean, they finally, they started testing and, making changes, working constantly on the car. And, it just goes to show it pays off. You don't have to have the best of the best stuff, or, you don't have to have top dollar things, and you just make what you can work. I mean, and just, he wouldn't have cared if he went out first round. He just appreciates making a pass. But, it's good to see he's had some struggles last year, and he's got him a solid engine now that actually Leo put together, and, we've tuned it and holds together. I mean, there's ways to make things live, and, it's just a matter of opinion on how you do it, I guess, in a way. But, I mean, we made him down the track, and we made it to the semis.
We always talk about, testing. And if you tell somebody you're going to test again, they say, well, you test too much, say, well, I'm going to go test anyway. You can never get too much of that. But yeah, Wild Man Havens, his first round, he come back, and I went to walk up to him and talk to him about that first pass. And I couldn't even get to him. Next thing I know, he's bear hugging me. So yeah, he was just very appreciative.
Just comes with seat time and just determination.
Yeah, and they've done a good job working with getting their car to where they want it to go.
Just Robert, Chance and them learning on the laptop.
Oh yeah.
And that's the thing. I don't mind doing it for people if they ask me to, or helping them, but it's just at the end of the day, it's good for you to learn and be able to manage. And if you need a log looked at, pull the log, bring it to me. I'll look at it and give you a suggestion and go from there.
Yeah. Chance, he's really picking up a lot off of it. And I know he still asks you a lot when we are at the track. He'll put something in what he thinks.
Leo's learned.
Yeah, he'll put something in what he thinks, but he kind of double checks with you a little bit. So, but that helps him too to get hey, yeah, you done good on that. So.
Yeah, I ain't really done much scaling or anything like that too on cars, and kind of felt good to work with everybody. And it's not really anything that we technically advertise or offer, but
right, but it's there.
Kind of a good look to show that you make changes from before and after. And
does that fall under one of those? Sometimes you don't always give away your secrets.
Well, they pay for them, they get them.
yeah.
But, there's not really any secret to it.
No.
We just got things where we run them, and we've been really fast with, I'll say it, some junk and some not ideal chassis, and I've made an offer, possibly putting a deposit on a car, so they'll probably be seeing that soon. Leo's got a good chassis. Rash has bought a good chassis. Tobin's doing chassis upgrades.
Everybody's doing winter
upgrades.
upgrades.
Now that we've all got power, and go from there, and be able to have the proper adjustability that we need, and be able to show that we can adjust them and this and that. And we may not win all the races, but that's to our own fault most of the time, just because we're always changing something. You're always trying to dial that combo in.
Do we mention the question I've been getting a lot here lately is everybody's seeing things you're doing with Papa Smurf. The question I get is, what's going to happen to Papa Smurf?
It's going to be a pro mod.
So that's going to be a later video then.
It'll be a 5-year video.
No, 5 years
Maybe
is 5 years.
A few big races with this new car.
Yeah, we'll put it in another video. We'll kind of show everybody what it looks like now.
Yeah, we can. And then if we go get that car possibly this weekend, I'm waiting on a response back. Talked to the guy on the phone and made him an offer, and he said he'd get back with me. So if if it works out, we'll have a video on that this weekend.
That sounds good. So, guys, like, share, subscribe. Any parting words?
Y'all thought y'all was safe in 2025, but with this one, you really ain't gonna be safe.